fascinating. The first one was the Asian American Girls Study. So you probably have seen the research that has said that people who are primed with their ethnicity sometimes do worse on standardized testing, and then others who are primed on their gender do better or worse. So these researchers got creative and said, this is interesting. What happens if we combine them? So, for example, they used a math test because in math, it's assumed that, and this is teenage, they were like, I think, 14 years old, that the boys are better at math than girls. That was a narrative that was out there at the time, and still is, I think, at least in the U.S. And then there's another narrative that Asians are better at math than non-Asians. So then they said, well, what happens if they validated it, right? One and then the other, and it showed what they expected. The scores were better when they were primed for the gender or the ethnicity, depending on who was, thought to be good at math. And then they said, what happens if we combine them? So they put them both on there. And what was interesting is whichever one they put first is the one that dominated. So for the Asian American girls, they thought that this would break the system, right? What's going to happen? Because these Asian American girls, they're girls, so they're thought to be less at math than the boys, but they're Asian, so they're thought to be better at math than Americans. And what they found was that it depended on which one they put first. So when they put gender first, their math scores went down. When they put ethnicity first, their math scores went up. Fascinating.